Bola Bola, it's your boy. It's Salty Snake. We're going to be playing some Resident Evil Revelations. Nice. I love the big eyeball, by the way. So at the moment, I've got Final Fantasy 9 Let's Play going, and typically I do a Let's Play of a game I don't know, and then a Let's Play of a game that I do know. Um, but I've decided to change things up because I love Resident Evil. My favorite one being RE4. Um, This is a Resident Evil game that I have not played. I played Revelations 2, and I love Revelations 2, but I've not played this one. So this was one that, if you don't know anything about it, was released initially on the um, what was it released on? It was released on the 3DS or the DS. It was released on one of them. We're just going to play on normal. So I've never been this because I just never really had it. So it was like I should play a Resident Evil because I love Resident Evil, and I was like, well, maybe I should instead of playing RE4, of which it will just be me going like, what a good game. I was like, I'll play this one because I don't know really anything about it. I know that it's canonically takes place a few months after Resident Evil 4. I know you play as Jill. You're on a ship. Other than that, I don't really know anything about it. Um, so I'm excited. I'm excited to give it a go. Um, because like I said, I love Resident Evil. And this one's also it's just single player, which Revelations 2 was multiplayer, but it was probably the only Resident Evil multiplayer game that I actually liked the multiplayer being there. In terms of the mainline series, like obviously there's like other non main Resident Evil games, like say like Umbrella Corps or Gaiden, but this one is one that I'm like it's just single player, which I'm happy with because Revelations 2 did the multiplayer good in the sense that it's sort of like if you were playing as Ashley in Resident Evil 4, which like anyone that's played RE4, either the remake or the original, both of which I think are like two of the best games ever made. Um, and I say that about nearly every game that I play, but I do believe that like those games are like so fucking good. It's the BSAA. Um, so this basically what I like about the Revelations 2 multiplayer is that it's asymmetrical. So one of the players can't shoot. They have their own abilities, which I think makes things a little bit more exciting. As opposed to like 5 and 6. I actually was going to play 6 for the Let's Play, but for some reason, so my 6 really just did not want to record. Like it kept after like 15 minutes, it would just shit the bed on the recording. So I was like, well, that's that then. So let's just kind of get a hold of things here. So this is the HD edition, so it is like ported to I think the 360. This game came out same year as 6. I'm not a huge fan of 6. I've only beaten the Leon campaign. At some point, like I'm playing it at the moment, like kind of just on the side, like was like, why not? I already started it, so I might as well just go through it. Plus, I kind of do want to play the rest of the campaigns, um, just to kind of know what happens. Because at this stage, like I kind of have a grasp on every main Resident Evil. Like this is one of the few ones that I don't know anything about. One big thing I noticed is that this must be the first one where you can move and shoot because you can't do that in whoa, you can't do that in 4 and 5. Um, which is crazy. Crazy that this was a like DS game. Like like it's really crazy. I'm sure like whoa, it's John McClane or Batman. I'm sure at some point I'll sort of get a grasp. Yeah, that's not good. Wow, wow. God damn. Okay, that is a BOW. So we're not really fight anyone that's played maybe more familiar with the remakes of Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. Um, this isn't real like Resident Evil isn't really about zombies, it's about bioweapons. Something that or like plagues or bacterias, like it's only really Raccoon City where you're taking on zombies. and then Leon's campaign in 6, but there's still bio weapons. So this one, oh, green herb. Was that not? That's not in the Arklay Mountain. Um, so we're playing as Jill here. So I'm a fan of Jill. I like Jill. I like Leon. I like Claire. I'm not a huge fan of Chris. I just don't think Chris is. He's never really like spoken to me as a character. Like I do like that he's big and jacked. I see myself in him. Um, I mean, he's only big and jacked in like 5 onwards, right? Like it'll be interesting because I know he must be in this game because him and Jill are always kind of in the same sort of games. I mean, there's like a prequel campaign in 5 where you play as Jill and Chris. Um, so I'm excited. Like I'm excited to play this game. What is this now? It's got a big scanner. Interesting. Um, so obviously something's going wrong with this ship here. Not, not totally sure about her design in this. Like I'm not sure like what she's doing with the Nina Williams fucking sneaking suit. Um, like I do like Chris, I must admit, I do like Chris, but I'm not like whenever I play remake of the original, I typically want to play as Jill because she's got the she's the master of unlocking, right? So she can unlock doors. She's got bigger inventory space. Ooh, something's behind us. Something's sneaking up on us. This is going to be really interesting. I'm really excited to see what this game's like because I feel like this one will be more horror. That is straight up a BOW. Is this the main enemy type? Whoa, come on. I wonder if he's going to turn into ooze. That's like a classic Resident Evil enemy death, is that they turn into a big ooze monster. Come on. Okay, is he dead? Can I pull out a knife? No, we'll just go straight into a cutscene. Whatever. He hasn't dissolved, which is good. I have no idea who the fuck this guy is, by the way. Resident Evil has like a habit outside of like the 4 main characters, Chris, Leon, Jill, and Claire. They love to introduce people that just like never appear ever again. Like in Revelations 2, they introduced like do get to play as Barry, which was great. I love playing it. I love Barry Burton from the first game, but you also get to play as it has like storylines that don't get resolved, don't like well haven't been resolved yet. And it's been a couple of years, I guess. Mainly been focusing on the Ethan Winters saga from 7 and 8, which I love those games. Like I love 7, and I love 8. Um, Episode 1, Into the Depths, saving content. Don't turn off your console. Sweet. So I am playing this on the Xbox One, by the way, or the Series S. NTS special report. Look at this. That's crack up. Okay. What is this? So, Acropolis? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's crazy. What is this doing in Resident Evil? Like Resident Evil's so strange because like obviously they built up Umbrella as being like the big bad company, and then Umbrella just gets destroyed via stock market crashing, uh, which is crazy because like I think 1, 2, 3 all end with them just going like it's time for us to stop Umbrella, and then like 4 starts with like Umbrella was destroyed by stock market. They just couldn't. They just had to file for bankruptcy. It's like what are you talking about? Um, I guess this is just a little bit of flavor text, just kind of giving us an idea of what's going on with this game. Because yeah, this takes place in 2004, a few months after Leon goes to nondescript European country to fight the Las Plagas. And then it's definitely before 5, which is like in Africa with the Ouroboros virus. Um, wow. Okay. Well, that sucks. Terra Grigia. Okay, look at this guy. Such a fucking beard. Okay, well, Veltro is definitely still in play. I feel like oh, it's 2005. I'm sure that this game will have no Wesker, um, which well, I mean I really have no idea. Like Wesker really is the main villain of Resident Evil 1 through 5, I guess. I mean he's not. He's like the overarching villain. Um, he's not like he doesn't show up in every game as like the main heel. Like he's and you never really fight him. Like I think you fight him only in 5, right? 5 is like 5 and 6, like both being co-op, kind of make things a little bit harder for me to like want to go back and play because it's like I need someone else to play them because I don't think the AI is that great. And 6 is way too actiony. I like my Resident Evil to have a bit of survival horror, which is why I think RE, like everyone talks about RE7 being like, oh, it's brought it back to horror. And it's like, yeah, it did, but like RE7, I know Resident Evil Revelations 2, I think you could see that they were like, we need to get back to horror. And that's why I like the asymmetrical multiplayer co-op because it really is like one character is completely helpless. Like you can only rely on one player to shoot, which is brilliant. I think that's like the best way to do it because it could easily go sideways. Having both characters like can shoot just makes it way more focused on action, which doesn't really lend itself to horror. Look at this guy. This guy looks like absolute shit. Um, I do wish like subtitles would have the names. Is the Genesis manual version 1? Genesis, the name of the high-level scanner? Um, okay. Okay, sure. Whatever the fuck that means. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's such a fucking 3DS. This is such a DS, like, bullshit. Okay, well, okay, so basically I just got a metal detected. Okay, so I just got scan. Oh god. Okay, so I wonder how much that's going to be involved in the game. Like how much scanning am I going to have to do, you know? It's going to be interesting. Interesting to see how this game goes. Like I've recently been a little like trying to keep things a little bit more um what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to keep things a little bit more close to like when I'm recording them. Like I don't want to do like I don't want to record like 3 months worth of stuff again and then just like have like come back and be like, well, it's 3 months later, but you guys have seen me every day. Not that anyone's watching this, but like I want to keep things a little bit more paced out properly because I feel like it just means that I'll be a little bit more in practice. But in saying that, I have been away for the last week. I've been up visiting friends in the city that I used to live in, and hopefully the city that I'll be living in again shortly. Now that I can finally start personal training, focus on getting a job PTing and all that fun. Although film is trying to rip me back in, um, and the job that whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. Look at that fucking thing. Any other guns? How do I? Oh, okay, so this is the inventory. I feel like the inventory in Resident Evil will never be as good as it was in um 4 with the attaché case. Which if I think about it, actually, I think 8's got the attaché case too, which is probably why I love 8 so much. It's basically just modern RE4, which I love that because I love RE4. I learned that as the game's so nice, they made it twice, and it's like still great. I think obviously of all the remakes, the weakest one is probably 3. I still like 3, but it's like so it just cut out so much, which is a shame because like I do like Nemesis, but I feel like Nemesis could have been a little bit better. Nemesis could have been a lot like I feel like Mr. X from two, the remake of two, is more like how. No, fuck it. I do think that Mr. X from two is more like how Nemesis should have been. Um, and saying that, at some point, limited ammo. What the fuck? What the fuck? You can have too much ammo? That's crazy. That's really off the reservation. Okay. I'm not sure about that. That's already put a bee in my bonnet. Um, well, it does, but it doesn't. At least it makes it feel like it's more like, well, it is horror. There is limited resources, but it's like you're manufactured the limited resources by just withholding resources. Um, like can grab that fucking thing. This must be the last one, right? Target not found. Oh, maybe it's not the last one. Where's the last crazy critter that I've got to find? Um, Most curious. Well, there does appear to be something over this cove here. Maybe I can walk into this water. I didn't really try. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. It must be up here, right? Why else have this little area other than just to fuck with me? Why? Okay, sure. Maybe if I enter the scanning. Who is this guy? Who are you? Who are you, not Chris? An item. Ah, okay. Green herb. Green herbs and ham. Sam I am. Okay, I've already scanned that, so hmm. I don't know if I can get up there. By the looks of things I cannot, so we'll just keep on keeping on. I've already scanned this. I'm just gonna keep scanning things that I probably already scanned, right? Just on the off chance that I didn't scan it properly. Okay, well we'll just head back in here. Must be this way then. Harumph, harumph. Must be something around here that I haven't picked up on. Okay, can't go through there. Can't go back up there. This guy's just yucking it up. Ah, here we go. I'll pay you to work. Like, fuck up, man. I already hate any character that says shit like that. I hate, or even in real life, I hate when people are like, you don't get paid to lean, you get paid to clean. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's like, you're lucky I'm here. Um, okay, I guess it's just little bits and bobs that are stuck around. Ah, here we go. Must be the, yeah, here we go. Scan complete. Well, I assume this is just the tutorial section for using this little scanner, right? That gives you health. Okay, that's handy. Yep, we've got enough samples. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, who's with O'Brien? Is this O'Brien? Okay, we got a name for one character at least. Bill Murray? Look at this fucking guy. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy this. Like, I feel like it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be like crazy, like earth shattering. Like this is the greatest Resident Evil game I've ever played. But I do feel like it is gonna be enjoyable at least. And I think like having it on a ship will lend itself to some horror environments because like ships, having just played like say having just played having recently-ish played Still Wakes the Deep on an oil rig, I can sense that like something like a ship will be like a great because I mean there's a some sort of ship in Resident Evil 7, right? And that's like and saying that that's probably the worst example of like saying it's like horror, it's scary, it's a scary environment because that environment on 7 is like when the game becomes like because the game 7 is like really interesting in its pacing. It starts off like straight up horror, like, oh, I'm scared. I'm super fucking scared. And then suddenly you get a weapon, then it becomes more like, oh, enter the survival horror. It goes from like something like amnesia where you can't do anything. You're just getting chased by like real life scary, which is just hillbilly fuckers terrorizing you. Then it becomes like the mold, where it's like you're fighting a BOW, and that's still somewhat scary. And then by the end of the game, it like goes straight into like action, where you've got like heaps of ammo, you've got like heaps of like guns and inventory, so it becomes more like actiony. So it like paces itself. It sort of lends itself to every main feeling and vibe of Resident Evil, right? Like it goes from like horror, like defenseless horror, um, straight up survival horror, and then it just goes into action horror. So it kind of gives you the vibes. Queen Zenobia. But I feel like this will be fine. Okay, so Chris is on the ship. I'm interested to see what Chris will look like because this will be post. This will be post. Like in terms of release, this is released post 5. So I don't know, will he look like how he looks like in 5, or will he look like how he looks like in, say, Code Veronica or the original? Um, so we'll just have to see. So it'll be interesting as we progress. But like so far, we've seen the BOWs, which are they're almost like the regenerators from 4, right? Is that a big? That's a big muscly man. That must be Chris. Look at him. He's all oiled up. Get in there. Get in there, Jill. Go. Okay, we got to get in there and save the hunk, despite him not being hunk. Um. Okay. Search for a key. I'm searching. Okay, interesting. So, is there a way to check the map? Let me see what some of these buttons do. Okay. Oh God, don't give me a fucking map like this. I don't want to. I mean, maybe it makes it easier, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of maps like that, to be honest. I kind of just want the normal map. Normal map does me fine, right? There is a gun coming up, so let's get that. Might make things a little bit easier. Not that it's been terribly hard, but you do want more than one gun. Like I've just been playing 6, like I said, because I tried to record it but couldn't get the recording to work, and I'm not tech savvy enough to make that shit happen. So I kind of just abandoned ship, but I was like, I'll just keep playing it. Whoa! And for ages, it felt like in Leon's first level, I only had one weapon, which was just the pistol. Oh god. Ah god. Um, Oh, okay. Did not mean to heal myself. I'm just like just trying to see what certain buns do. I need a fucking weapon. I need bullets, lady. Why'd you come here with only fucking one round? I know I wasted some of my ammo. Come on. Okay, well at least scan him. Okay, go go go. Am I close to the gun? See, this is why I don't like maps like that. They're super not clear. What the fuck? Look at this Resident Evil door. I love that. That's such a fucking Resident Evil door. Can they also get through doors? Let's see if there's any. There's no fucking ammo. Um, Interesting. Okay, so I can't get them through here. Is that? Don't tell me that's where the gun is. Okay. Oh, it is where the gun is. Fuck sakes. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. That's locked. Shit's locked. Oh, there's a woman. A woman. Oh shit. Oh no. How the fuck am I supposed to fight this person? Fight these guys. I don't have any weapons. I don't have any bullets. I got a lot of green herb. Got a lot of green herbs and spices. But fuck, I need some weapon. I need some ammo. If I'm gonna fight these two goobers. Oh, nice. How much is that? 10 bullets. Is there like? So I know with like the Lost Plagueis, there's like don't shoot them in the head because like something will sprout out of them, right? Is that what they've done on this game to try and make things a little bit more spooky, scary? You know, like oh, they only take headshots or they don't take headshots or I, I guess because they're really fucking moving around. Oh god, I'm fucked. Oh god, mash, 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 mash. She doesn't have a kick. I did see some ammo over here, so I'll take that. Take that. Thank you very much. Come on. Oh god. Just it's like Call of Duty zombies, right? Just fucking train them around something. Come on. Yeah, I guess they don't have any staggers. What's going on? Shit's fucked. That's what's going on. Got some bows. Some BO dubs. Who the fuck is this lady? Lady. What is that outfit? She's like dressed like the boss. She's the black got a black boss outfit from Milgiv, just to specify. Okay. Can I scan this lady? Okay, item found. Scan her. What's the item? Crew quarters key. Uh, okay. Let's check that. What's the crew quarters? Okay, so I'm in the crew quarters now. Okay, interesting. My cat is currently running amok right now. She needs to. She's like scratching my leg. It wouldn't be a let's play, right, if my cat didn't start clawing my fucking leg. Okay, this is interesting. I'm really intrigued as to where this game's gonna go. Also, I should have mentioned, but they do fucking like oh, I guess they just despawned. No, there they are. How they just oozed up. Classic Resident Evil, right? Oh god, not dealing with that. Fuck that. I know enough. Oh, but I don't know actually. Do they drop? No, it's not worth it. I ain't got enough bullets. They're not dropping any fucking bullets, so fuck that. Is this locked because of this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. Okay, interesting. Um, what was he even doing in there to begin with? Interesting way. I'm curious to see how this game is going to go in terms of gameplay. Um, that's also the furthest. That's how far I can look down in this main mode. I guess it's probably they just don't want to show off her assets that much. Okay, is there any? Okay, this is going to be really quite important, isn't it? Using the scanner is going to be really quite involved. Yeah, it's going to be super involved. Try and get ammo. Oh, God. I'm curious about how that's going to go, and or how much I'm going to like mentally do that. You know, like how often am I going to fucking do this? Fuck, that is everywhere. Is that on the other side? No way. That can't be the case, right? It is the case. Okay, this is going to be interesting to try and figure that out. Let's check what I've got here. Okay, I'm really going to have to fucking do that. Really going to have to fucking do that. Let's just check the basic manual for now, just to see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Okay, so running, standard, turn around, reload, shooting, standard, sub-weapon controls. Okay, health recovery. Okay, evade. Okay, physical attacks. Okay, so there is a stagger attack. Interesting. Okay, we'll figure it more out as we progress through the game, not to slow things down. Um, yeah, fuck it. Okay, can't go in there. What's out here? It's a cold draft coming from outside. A draft? That's not a draft, right? That's just cold. Um, Okay. So I gotta get to that destination. Doors that can be opened. That's so strange. Such a mysterious way of doing that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Get out of there. Just don't even try it. Oh, I knew there'd be something. Where is it? No. This is gonna be fucking crazy having to manage that. Um, Come on. Come on. Oh god. Okay, because the controls are so much better, they do stagger quite a lot now. Oh, get out. Oh my god, they're fucking everywhere. Relentless. Oh god. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. Whew. Jinkies. Okay, that's quite full on. Green herbs. I'll take that. See any other herbs? Hmm. What is that like orange circle on the minimap? Curious. This is gonna be a while to figure this shit out. Um, I hope I'm going the right way, going back to where Chris is, right? I really do. Jude, we gotta help Chris. Okay, nice. We're in. Chrissy! Holy fuck. Why? What? Literally, what is this? He's also been hitting that P90X. He's ready to punch some boulders. What is this now? This is like. That's crazy. Say what you want about Resident Evil. They don't fuck around with the bullshit, which I love. Excuse me. There's gonna be a second sneeze coming. I'm sorry. Whew. God damn. Who's this? Is that Hunk? That can't be Hunk, right? He's the only other person I know in Resident Evil that has fucking. Oh, wow, interesting. He's the only other fucking person in Resident Evil that has the gas mask outfit. Interesting. BP is like battle points? Not sure. Whoa. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I'm a bit of a pro at Resident Evil. What can I say? I'm just an S rank player. Let's save just for prosperity.